Hi there. So regarding the photo slideshow 2, how to increase the number of photos, I'm going to show you how to do for one photo, and of course the process will be the same if you want to increase 10 or 15 or 50 or whatever. As long as your system can handle it, you can be limitless. So I'm going to work with the 16 placeholders here, but you probably want to work with the 50 placeholders so you can increase more. And just because I've got all the photos here for this particular version, and I'll be showing you how to insert one more, and then from that you will take the conclusion and make for as many as you want. And try not to waste much of your time. Let's go directly to it. So first of all, I'm going to select which animation I want to duplicate, so you don't have to create everything from scratch. You've got 16 different animations here, and let's say that you want this one here. Okay, so this one is number 11. What I'm going to do is Control D or Command D if you're on a Mac, Control D on the PC, Command D on the Mac. So Control D on my case, and I've got Photo Animation 11. Just going to make this another color, just so I'm going to bring it right here. I'm going to check my last photo, and my last photo will fade. So what I want to do is press U, and what I'm going to do here is leave the or turn off the opacity, so I've got the whole duration of the picture. One more thing that I want to see is what is the overlap between photos, so I can do the same. And in this case, let's see, 1 minute and 30 and 1 minute and 34. So 4 minutes, 4 seconds, sorry, 4 seconds overlap. So what I want to do is 146. I want to go back 4 seconds, so 142. And okay, so now we've got our last photo here, and we're going to go to the placeholders and comps. I want to, well, let's go first to the pre-comps. So photo animation, and we'll duplicate the photo animation 11, Control D, and this will give me photo animation 02, which at the moment I will call it 51, just so I've got everything organized. And of course you can do this as a batch in the case that you want to increase 15 or 20, or, and I will show you that in a second, just after we finish this process. So 51. Okay, this is our new animation, which is an exact copy of number 11. Now let's go to our comps and duplicate the photo 11. Control D, so we have photo 51. Now on the pics, I'm going to bring a new picture inside, and just one that I have here on my desktop, and the name is footage 08. It doesn't matter the name, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my new composition of the photo 51, and this is my photo. I will replace this photo 11 with, or I can just delete the 11 and bring in the new one, scale it as I want, and can change the text already here. So this is my copy photo, and I can change this tutorial for photo slideshow 2. Okay, so we have our photo changed. What I want now is, can close this, what I want now is to bring my photo 51 to the animation 51 that I just created, and photo, yeah, we will have to duplicate the photo animation, photo 11 anim, Control D, rename this. This seems a bit confusing, but once you do a few of them, you will be faster in the process. So 51, if I wasn't explaining, I would just do in a batch and it would be a bit more faster. So this is photo 11 1.1 and photo 11 2.1. So I'm going to open these two. Okay, and I'm going to go for my photo 51. I'm going to select photo 11 inside the comp. I'm going to bring it holding Alt and drop it on top. And we'll do the same over here. Holding Alt, drop it on top. So now what I have here in photo 51 animation is no longer the photo 11, it is the photo, or it has to have the photo 51, which will be these. You don't need to rename, just to keep it organized. I will rename this to 51 and we'll rename this to 51, but you don't need to rename. If you are working in the project for a client, for example, all you need to do is make sure that you can keep working without getting confused. So once I replace this and this, there we go. So I've got 51 animation and these two parts here. Okay, so we are almost done for this part. Now let's bring our photo 51 animation, holding Alt, having the last photo in place, holding Alt, drop it on top, and if we go and check, there we go. So now we have a new photo. So no longer 16, we have 17, although the name says 51. So this is it for one photo. Let's imagine that you want to replicate 10. Oh, let me show you just one more thing. When you go and finish the project, you will see that you no longer have that fade. So what you want to do is go to your, I'm going to close all this up, go to your 16 placeholder composition settings and select, let's say 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and we will see the space that we have available. I'm going to select this 3, and I want to bring my title roughly over here, and in here I want to press T for opacity 100 and at the end 0. So let's just see how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna push my title to, because I want to fade all to white and then the title appears. And let's bring our background here as well. So fades to white and background appears, then it fades to white again, and we can leave a few seconds, and probably at 2 minutes we can just trim, and there we go, we have. So just for one picture, this is it. As an example, that process that we did, you can do as a batch. So let's say that you want to replace 10, Control D. No, let's do something first here. Press U, disable the opacity, and now let's select 10, Control D, bring all of them to the top. Okay, and let's just change the color so we could see. And this is the 50. Let's increase to 7 minutes or so. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back 4 seconds. So I'm going to go to, because 4 seconds, as we see, is the overlap that we have. I'm going to go to 5 minutes. Okay, and I'm going to bring all these compositions right over here. So now we have a copy. Okay, of course we will have to bring the filters as we did previously, and the process will be the same, but now what you will have to do is, so you have photo from 40 to 50 duplicated, so you'll have to go to the comps and go to your comps and duplicate. I'm not going to duplicate 51 because that was not supposed to be created here, so I can delete this. Delete, we don't need any longer. So 40 to 50, Control D. So we have now 51, 52, 53, da 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 da. So what you have to do is, instead of opening one by one, and we can close these that we are not using, you will open the batch. So just Control Shift and boom, and then you will replace the picture, the titles. You will do it for the 10 pictures, for example. Once you are happy with the pictures, just close them up, all of them, and then you can go to the pre-comps, and let's delete the 51 that we created previously. Delete this one, and we do the same here. So 40 and 50 with Control D. This will give us this weird names, and probably you will want to rename all these. So I'm not going to rename all of them, so I don't waste your time. Name, and this would be 51. Okay, once you rename, they will start appearing at the back. So this would be, and I'm not going to rename any anymore. This would be 52, and that's it. So, and then you would have to open photo. Once you have all renamed, you can open the same way, and then bring your photos, go to your photos comps, and bring your photos inside here. Once it's done, you can then replace all your new pre-comps inside here. So let's say this would be the 50, which is the last one. This one is the new one, which is the 51. Animation, holding Alt and bam, and then 52, 53, 54. So that's the easiest way to do it as a bulk. You do step by step pictures, pre-comps, and finally the animations, and then just bring them here, replacing as we did for the individual one. Okay, and hopefully it will help you making your project as you want, with 50 or 60 or, well, 50 it's already praised, but 70, 100, it doesn't matter. It will take a little bit of time, but you will see that the more you do, the more you get used to the workflow, and the quicker you will be making the changes. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the